What's going on, everybody? It's Yinny here, and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. In this video, I will be showing you supports and possible medal sets that you can use on EX Luffy. And at the end of the video, I will be showcasing Luffy versus Roger using the two supports that I suggest. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first support. So right now we're running Attacker, Straw Hat Pirates, Zone, and Grand Line. The two most important tags of this support would be Zone and Grand Line. Zone basically gives you a damage reduction against elements that you are weak against, and Grand Line gives you a 15% damage reduction against elements of the same color. The next support that you can possibly use would be Attacker, Straw Hat Pirates, Paramecia, Captain, and New Worlds. For New Worlds, you get an extra 15% damage dealt to elements that you are weak against. Personally, I prefer this support over here with Zone and Grand Line because I'd rather have a slight chance of surviving against green elements than just doing a little bit more damage to them. My personal go-to medal set would be this, the Triple Luffy set. I just like this set better than the Skill 1 cooldown set. Most people, I would say, would probably like the Skill 1 cooldown set because you can get your Skill 1 back quicker, so you can transform quicker, and you can use your Skill 2 in almost unlimited amount of time. For me, I feel like Skill 1 already has like a short cooldown anyway, so I'd rather take the extra damage and the heal from this set than having unlimited skill 1. Now I will be showing you the other possible medals that you can use for EX Luffy. Another set you can probably use would be this one. I paired it with a rain medal only because rain medal gives a cooldown reduction of skill 1 by 5% every time you crit. The easel medal gives you a cooldown reduction of skill 1 by 3% every time you crit, and Kiku medal just recovers your HP every time you crit. This Animal Kingdom Pirates set gives a skill 1 cooldown. The ulti medal, it reduces your skill 1 by 5% every time you knock back an enemy. Kaido, you get a skill 1 cooldown reduction every time you get hit, and the same for King. Personally, I really don't like this medal since you actually have to sit there and get hit for your skill to cool down. For the people who actually want a skill 2 cooldown, the Baroque work set will work. Mr. 3 gives the medal trait is when using skill 1, it reduces the cooldown time of skill 2 by 5%. When your team has more treasure secured, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 13%. And when your team has less treasure secured, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 10%. You can use the triple boa set if you don't have triple Luffy or if you don't really like triple Luffy. So for this boa medal, when attacking an enemy in the area around your enemy's treasure, increase damage dealt by 5%. When your team has more treasure secured, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 13%. And when your team has less treasure secured, increase damage dealt by 5%. So this one gives damage and also a skill 1 cooldown. So you could probably try out this skill 1 cooldown set also. For the Marco medal, when an ally from your team is KO'd, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 8%. The Blackbeard medal, when in the area around your captured treasure, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 13%. As for rain medal, if you don't have it, you can probably try to replace it with a Shanks medal, which gives a skill 1 cooldown every time you kill an enemy. I probably wouldn't really recommend it unless you're just really good at getting KOs constantly during a game. If you have the Wolf medal, you can use this CP9 set on Luffy paired with a Rain medal. Lucci medal just reduces the cooldown time of skill 2 by 3% every time you crit. Wolf medal recovers HP by 3% every time you crit. And if you don't have Rain medal for the 5% skill 1 cooldown, you probably can try to put in this medal over here. This medal only reduces the skill 1 cooldown by 2%, but I figured it might be better than nothing. And that is all for the medals. Still haven't really figured out all the possible medal sets that you can use for Luffy yet, but these are the ones that might work out. Go ahead and just, test them out if you have them and see what you like better. In the end, it all depends on your preferences and your play style. So over here, I will be showing you the damage that I received from a green attacker, specifically Roger, with the Zoan and Grand Line support tags. So this is Roger over here without any attack boost at all, and he only does about almost 7k damage to me. Now let's go ahead and make a comparison between the support tags that consist of Zoan and Grand Line and a support without Zoan and Grand Line tag. Currently, this tag consists of New Worlds and a few more tags that I will list down below. As you can see, Roger did almost 11,000 damage to me and he had no attack boost. Now we're gonna take a look at Roger's charge skill and see how much damage that does with the Zoan and Grand Line tag. So it does a 7k damage, and that is a no attack boost Roger. Over here, Roger is, I would believe, 80% to 100% full attack boost, and it does 22k damage, but that is also because I have an attack buff, so he does an extra 30% damage increase to me. We will now compare the damage that Roger does to Luffy when he doesn't have the Zoan and Grand Line tag. So as you can see, he does about 9,000 damage on Luffy with no attack boost. Roger is now at max attack boost now, and he does literally 25,000 damage, almost 26,000 damage to me. So now you probably want to know what the attack damage difference is with New Worlds and Zone Tag, and I will actually show you that now. Be extra careful when facing a Roger using his charge skill. Try your best to not attack him, because whatever attack you give to him, he will give it right back to you. We're gonna see how much damage I do towards Roger and any other green attackers. This is with Zone and Grand Line tags, no New Worlds, so no extra damage against units that I am weak to. As you can see, the skill 2 of Bounce Man killed a full health Roger, doing almost 23,000 damage to him. Now we're gonna test out how much damage Luffy does to Roger or any other green units with the New World tag. So as you can see, Bounce Man last hit almost did 28,000 damage to him, and that's not including the smaller attacks that he done before the final attack. And lastly, I will show you how much damage Bounce Man deals with a full 75% attack boost. So with a full 75% attack boost and a crit, the first hit of the skill 2 actually killed Roger in one shot. At 75% full attack boost, bounce man first skill without crit, one-shotted Roger, dealing almost 29,000 damage. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.